Hey, it's Britton with Lobo Business Sales LLC. In today's video, we're going to go over 5 reasons why you should look to buy an existing business versus starting one from scratch. Number 1, probably the one that sticks out like a sore thumb, is definitely cash flow. There's something cool about starting something from scratch, but there's something even cooler that your very first day, when that register rings at the end of the day, you actually made money. Something pretty neat about that. By doing your homework and actually purchasing a business that has solid cash flow, you're stepping into a steady stream of cash flow that is exceptional from a standpoint versus starting on your own and hoping that you make money. So 1, you already have it. 2, you're hoping you get it. Number 2, businesses that have cash flow can be financed. Now, there are times that you can finance a startup, but you're assuming more risk because it's still an unknown. You might be able to minimize some of that by doing a franchise versus a new business idea on a start, but on a risk level, there's still about a 50-50 failure rate. So with that said, you might as well go with something that's already proving and has its cash flow in hand. Banks love this. They're easier to finance, and it's easier to basically get some leverage on there. We can do a whole nother video on leveraging and using debt instruments to acquire businesses. But the number 2 point that we're talking about here is that you can actually finance these purchases. Number 3, this is a big one. The build out is already done. Now, sometimes you'll save by doing it by yourself, but there's something to be said about having the build out already done. Let's assume that you're doing a restaurant. There's something about dealing with permits, dealing with all kinds of design issues, dealing with contractors versus just walking in and it's already done. Now, you might want to spruce up things of that nature, but if the savvy people can actually get a full build out for less than what it costs to build out. So that's something else that's a big positive when you're buying an existing business versus starting one on your own. Number 4, you have customers. Customers equal cash flow. Well, I should say happy customers equal cash flow. But more importantly, those customers are also your base to actually retarget with other value-added items that you might have. Once again, using a restaurant as an example, you might introduce loyalty cards or coupons or a special day of the week or different type of merchandise that you add to the dinners and lunches and breakfasts. There's a whole list of items. When the customer's already there, especially if you have a customer list, woo, that's big. Number 5, you can expand quicker. Some of the quickest companies that expanded in history did it not by starting one after another, but acquiring companies that were already up and existing. Using that restaurant as an example, concept as an example, it's much easier if you have a concept that's already proven that you're running with, or a business that's already running with, to have a second and a third and a fourth and a fifth location. And you'll also find that the banks are easier to get financing for. So once again, the 5 reasons. Number 1, cash flow. Number 2, you can finance it. 3, the build out's done. 4, you have your customers. And 5, you expand a lot quicker. I just can't see why anybody outside of just maybe having an idea that they have in their heart that they got to make happen, but from a dollar to dollar cents avenue, buying a business is the way to go. If you're looking to buy a business in the Tampa area or throughout Florida, feel free to visit the website, Lobo Business Sales LLC. I have a whole bunch of links down there, everything from making $250,000 to making over $1 million a year. If you just click on those, you'll get all the information you need. Anything else, feel free to email. We can get that going. If you're looking to sell a business, feel free to give me a call, 813-395-9552. This is Dave Britton with Lobo Business Sales, wishing everybody a fantastic day. Keep that entrepreneur spirit shining bright. Toodaloo.